I want to save time for what's in store for the Follow Up Boss community. I know you have a lot of exciting updates and announcements up your sleeve. And if you can let viewers in on any of that today, it'd be awesome. I know FUBCON is right around the corner. I'm excited. This will be my first FUBCON. Yeah, there we go. There's a FUBCON banner. So Dan, tell us a little bit about who should be buying a ticket to FUBCON.
Yeah, really. I mean, really, if you're a Follow Up Boss customer, you should be there. We had our first big FUBCON last year, and we had many people come up to us and say, like, this is the best real estate event they've been to. We really have hand selected all the speakers. These are all people that you're going to want to hear from. A lot of like the big names in the industry, like the Tom Ferrys, the John Cheplaks, but also a lot of team leaders and agents who are just crushing it on Follow Up Boss. And again, we've sort of put everyone up there, not to stroke anyone's ego or to like anything like that, or just be a big name. We're putting everyone up there because we think they can bring real value to the audience. And that's the entire goal. I also just think the community is great, and it's a very different event to a lot of other real estate ones. I think you'll have a lot of fun. There's a lot of just cool activities and parties organized as well. So,
Steve, anything you want to throw in on FUBCON?
That's where a lot of the learning happens, right? Like, yes, you can sit in a class and take notes, and the speaker's dynamic, and there are dynamic speakers, but it's how do you distill the information that was presented from the stage? That happens after. That happens when you're having a drink. That happens when you're talking to someone that you just met with a similar team size as yours, and you're talking about what Cheplak said on stage, and you're like, how would you implement that? And then those ideas go, and not too many events allow for that time of co-working with other people and brainstorming, and that's really where the magic happens.
Awesome. Anything you can tease about what you're going to be announcing at FUBCON or sharing with the community?
Yeah, I'll go on this one. So TeamOS is obviously what we're calling the operating system of our product. It's a team operating system. When I saw what we were bringing, I did ask a question, and it's like, how can we expand upon that? How is TeamOS not just isolated inside our system and our tool? And should this be something greater? And that's when we began exploring some other options. And so if I'm a real estate agent and I'm looking to start a team, I have like two choices, right? I can go online and I can type in some disparate Google searches, like how to start a team. And we have some great content that appears on the first page of Google, but it's like bite-sized pieces of content, right? I'd be better off just going to ChatGPT and asking, like, how do I start a team, and hope that it spits out something that could help me. Or I can go and I can hire, a coach. Coaches are usually expensive, and we do recommend hiring coaches. Like they probably help you, walk you through the process and get that team going. But there was nothing in between. And we're like, well, we have a system. We have so much innate knowledge of how these agents are starting, building, structuring, scaling, and optimizing their team just from running Follow Up Boss. We have so many relationships. Why don't we take that institutional knowledge that we have that other people do not, other entities do not, and why don't we bring that out and tease that out and create a TeamOS podcast, a TeamOS newsletter, TeamOS social assets, where it's not about selling Follow Up Boss. It's about, how do I start my team? How do I optimize my team? How do I motivate my team? How do I handle compensation? And put it together in a format so all the content isn't all over the place and you're left trying to piece it together with what to do when, but put it together in an actual model. And so we're going to be doing interviews with some of the smartest people, and then fitting that into the model of where the person should be and where that information is going to help them the most. And we're going to do all of this, for free. Obviously, there's value in it for us, because if we help people build, start, and scale teams, hopefully they'll choose Follow Up Boss as their CRM of choice. Usually people choose someone that understands their problems the most. We want to understand the average agent and the team leader. We want to understand their problems better than anyone else in the industry. And you can only do that through conversation and talking with the best teams out there. So we're going to pull that data out. We're going to present it in a way for free for anybody to join. And we're going to start conversations on building teams. And so side benefit is it might help us in the future, of course, but our real benefit is to be of value. And we started here, so we're like ending here too. The real benefit is to be of value, and abundance will follow. How can we be of value?